Hey kids, I'm in my backyard up in the tree fort, and as you can see behind me, the sun is starting to go down. You know, the sun is an amazing thing. It doesn't look very large, but it actually is ginormous. The sun looks small because it's so far away from us. In fact, the sun is 93 million miles away from planet Earth. That is a really, really far distance. 93 million miles away. In fact, the sun is so large that you could take over 1 million planet Earths and have it fit inside the sun and still have some room. That's how big the sun is. But you know, the sun is incredibly important for life here on planet Earth. And you know, if the sun just disappeared, or if the sun didn't come up tomorrow, that would be a huge problem for us. Which gets me thinking, what if it doesn't come up tomorrow? You know, I looked at my weather app, and it said the sun is supposed to come up tomorrow at about 6:24. But what if it doesn't come up? We would be in trouble. I sure hope it does. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hey, I'm back, and I've got some really good news. The sun came up today. Now, the last time I talked to you, the sun was behind me. Now it's in front of me. It's kind of hiding behind some clouds right now, but it came up. Sure enough, about 6:24 this morning, the sun came up. You know, I really shouldn't have been worried about the sun not coming up, because God made this world in a certain way. He made it so that the sun will come up each morning, it'll go down at night, it'll come up again in the morning. That's the way that God made it. And we can count on the sun coming up each new day. In fact, if you want to turn in your Bibles to Genesis chapter 1, you can read about on which day God created the sun and the moon and the stars. And it tells us that God made these things to do some really important things for us. For the sun, it provides light during the day, but the sun and the moon and the stars, they also help us to count days and weeks and months and years. And so they have a very important job to play. But you see, the sun coming up each new day is actually a reminder of how God is faithful. Just like we can count on the sun to come up each new day, we can count on God to be with us, to continue to love us. The Bible actually says that each new morning is a reminder of the faithfulness of God. He loves us, and He will faithfully take care of us. He will faithfully forgive us of our sins. And even though we go through some tough times in life, God will faithfully be there to help us and provide for our needs and to help us get through those days. And so every time you see the sun come up in the morning and the sun go down at night, it's a reminder that God is faithful. In fact, maybe what you want to do today is work with your parents and find out what time the sun is going to go down tonight and what time it will come up again tomorrow morning. Might be a fun activity to find out exactly when that will happen. But again, every time we see the sun come up or the sun go down, it's a reminder of how God is faithful. He loves us, and He will take care of us. He will be with us. And that's some really good news for us. Well, hey, I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.